And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the New Orleans Saints. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? On the return, Deontay Harris. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
Complete to Michael.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Jason Pierre.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jameis to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 16-yard line.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
No, 66. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Stop your whining. Motion. Watch twist.
Go bandit.
Check three.
Help him.
Check.
From the gun, it's Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
Check back 15. I got you. Check 31. Slam. Show it. 36. Check.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Sugar.
Check hot.
Alabama.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Backwards there, 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Down and 3.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Hey, check it.
Tighten up. Shift. Here we go. Motion.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Jones. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 34-yard line.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 25.
Tackled at the 20.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Here's Winston completing a quick throw out wide. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Buccaneers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Cut. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Hey, Alabama.
Switch.
Go 50.
Kill. 25. Check 25. Alert. Rush in. Watch safety creeping. Safety.
Check it, reload.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Tight end right. You got 3.
Shadow.
26 months. Silver.
Hey, 66.
Alert 3. Check it out, read. Bang.
Check it, reload.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
By the Saints.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Ready. Right to the back.
Following the interception, Winston. This one into the hands of Burton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
And the Saints.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New
A
Orleans.
15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Saints 14, Buccaneers nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Brown on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, hold 66.
Check Nicholas.
No, 66. Hey, hold 66.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
A yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
I got him.
Shotgun now for Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A rare pick six thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick sixes in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Coming to you, coming to you. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. He goes to you, it's you. He comes to me, it's me.
Mike 27.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Let's go. Let's go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
33-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Bring it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brady flushed out right. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
29 is Mike. Mike 29.
Hey, 66.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Let's go, defense.
Regular.
Defense. All right, here we go.
72. Check 49. 72.
Throwing now is Brady. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Rabbit. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get
Regular.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 15 yards on the play. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Hey, set. 380.
27. Here it comes. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
Check it.
Check tight. Check tight. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Here we go.
Mike 27. Mike 27.
Shadow.
Sponge. No. He's
Both bandit.
checking. Crash.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Alpha.
Check safety. Hey, alert 3.
Check 53. Linda.
Shift.
Both bandit.
Jones. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
The ball carrier.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Check, check, check. Hey, Alabama. Slam. Show it up. 36.
Again, it's Jones. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 79 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
The Bucs will.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a
rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go. The ball ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Kamara. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Running with Kamara. And some room to work. He's at the 40, 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there out of Kamara. 49 yards on the ground. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. Flush to his right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Now Kamara. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
For New Orleans.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Again, it's Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down, forthcoming.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
They snap it on 4th to Hill. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 6 yards away. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. He took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ozzie! Come on, D. Mike 27.
Throwing again. Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown.
Brady's pass.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And 3.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
To Deontay Harris.
3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
The score, Saints.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Will Lutz to kick off for New
After the
Orleans.
touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go? And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. That'll bring up second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he finds Montgomery complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Check 43. Check 4. At the 60. At the 60.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hill, he'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Complete to Alvin.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
5-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are pouring it on.
That is good.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Buccaneers 9.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Watch QB top. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Dude.
50.
On play action, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant. Hey, check.
Hey, goal 66.
27. I'm
coming for you. You mine.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Switch. Kill.
Hey, check it.
25, check.
Full 50.
25. Rush
Hey, 66.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the...
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Makes the score Saints.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
50-yard line.
It's just me and you.
From midfield, here's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 49. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. On 2nd down, Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They find some open field here. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 36 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes it...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, it's complete. He's got Gronk. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Third down.
The Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. Throwing on third and long. Brady. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go for it. It's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Alert! Check Mike 27. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
After the sack on first down, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Let's go. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
Let's go on. No, 66.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Say. Six guard. Check six guard.
Hey, Alabama.
From the gun, Brady. He's got Evans. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. No gain on the screen there at second down. Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
Ain't no such thing as a look.
Regular.
One final try now for Brady. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for New Orleans, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.